Alright, for this video I want to do a quick update on the 2025 tax season, and this is for tax returns filed for the 2024 tax year. So I just want to touch on a couple of key points and some things to look out for. Now, if you've already filed your return, you can go to the IRS website. They have a Where's My Refund portal, and you can go through the system here and check the status of your refund. They'll give you a variety of codes, and you can see at what status the return is being processed. But just to cover, again, some of the key points that we've touched on earlier in the season. So the tax season opened on January 27th. So that's when the IRS started accepting electronically filed returns. And electronically filed returns with a refund are generally processed and sent out to the taxpayer within about a week. So normally they say wait 8 to 15 days, and they have stated that generally each year about 9 out of 10 refunds are processed in less than 3 weeks. So you kind of have to wait 3 weeks, and then after that point, maybe start looking into what the holdup is. Now, paper filed returns, completely different story. So we always highly recommend to try to avoid paper filing at all costs. And it's for a variety of issues, but one of the big ones is the processing time. So if you electronically file your return, you're going to be looking at waiting at least 6 to 8 weeks for them to get the return in the mail, open it, scan it. Somebody's got to look at it, make sure everything's okay, and then maybe you'll get your refund check sent out to you. Now, the PATH Act, which is not a favorite thing for most taxpayers, this is the act that delays refund processing if you're claiming either the additional child tax credit or the earned income credit. Now, in general, the PATH Act is lifted sometime mid-February, so it should be done by now, which means that if you filed a 1040 within the last few weeks and you had the EIC or the additional child tax credit, the refund should be released to you now, assuming everything else is good. And they say you can expect a refund first week of March. Now, a DOGE update. So DOGE is in the news pretty much every day now. And they've recently made their way over to the IRS offices. Now, they have said that their presence there and what they're looking at shouldn't impact your refund timeline, how much of a refund you're going to get. I don't know if that's entirely true, right? We haven't gotten a clear picture on what exactly it is they're doing it over there, but what we know is that they are looking at systems, and there are a lot of recent layoffs. I think the last number I saw was about 15,000 people, and these are all kind of front-facing customer support personnel, so telephone representatives, and that's why it's probably going to be even tougher now to get in touch with the IRS, speak to a live person, because a lot of those personnel have been let go. Now, some common refund delay and processing codes. So when you look up your transcript on the IRS website, you're going to see a variety of codes, and I've listed out some of the most common ones and the ones to look out for. So code 150, this is good news. This means that the return has been received and all those initial validation checks have passed. So there's nothing on the face of the return in a sense that the IRS thinks is wrong, and so it should move over to the next stage of processing. Now, if you get in a code 570, this is a return that's been received. They accepted it, but it's kind of in this holding pattern. So it means that there's some additional review that has to take place before a refund is issued, so you should expect a delay in getting your refund, perhaps a little longer than you normally are used to. Now, code 768 indicates that an earned income credit was assessed as part of the return. That's also a good thing. So if you're filing a 1040 and you're claiming the EIC, you should be looking for that code as well. Now, a couple of bad things. So code 826 is not a fun one to see. So what that means is that you were due a refund this year, but there's some prior outstanding debt that needs to be paid. So if you owe taxes in a prior year that you haven't paid, or another one is if you've paid all your tax, but the IRS assessed some interest because you didn't pay enough estimates, the interest counts as a previous tax debt, and so they'll take part of your refund to cover that debt amount. Now, The last code is very, very good to see. Code 846 means that the refund is going to be issued, and that's good news. So look out for that direct deposit, or if you ask for a paper check in the mail, be on the lookout for that U.S. Treasury check coming through in the post. All right, so that covers it for this video. Hope that was helpful. I'll keep posting regular updates now that we get into more of the thick of the season here. And as always, I appreciate you watching and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you.